Hello and welcome my fab fans to Glam's new video. I'm going to be drawing sukuna, specifically the version that's possessed Ichidori from Jujutsu Kaisen. My reasoning, because that's the sukuna I remember, so I think the irony is I did watch like the first season almost like entirely. So like as soon as I realized I could, I immediately did. Living the street, the street. Sometimes I have really entertaining conversations in my group chats. Something interesting, though, is my Sil is finally deciding, you know what, your brother sucks. And I'm gonna find someone better. And we hung out with like one of her coworkers yesterday. Of course, I do my thing where I just make fun of people because I can. And I can't lie, so they just were getting made fun of. They had a loser tattoo, which was adorable, by the way, because I know exactly what movie that's from. And he ended up with a really awful wife, so he really ended up losing. So he's going through like a divorce process, apparently. Which sucks because that also means that he's struggling to get that divorce that he needs. But honestly, I feel like that would be a really easy process since she cheated with like 10 men. So he'll even be able to get custody as long as the kid's his. And I have to say, as long as the kid is his, because who knows with whores? They usually just choose the best choice. I think the funnier part about that statement is my friend, she didn't even choose to get pregnant. She wasn't even a whore. She literally just slept with one man, condom broke, had an accident, and now she's stuck with a 6-year-old. And she's the same age as me. Which is just really unfortunate for her, you know? I mean, she's trying her best to be a mom, though. So she doing better than a bunch of people that would be stuck in her situation. I shall mention, it was too late for her to get an abortion, even if she wanted one. Yes, am I taking a little bit longer to draw this because the hands? Yes. Did I choose one with hands so I wouldn't have to draw as much of the face? Also, yes. Most people would choose a reference without hands so they wouldn't have to draw the hands, but I actually like drawing hands. Do you ever see a villain and think, that gives you gay vibes? Because I do that a lot. I really shouldn't, though. You're king and you're queen, you're strong then you're weak, you're bound but so free. So come and join me and help me hardly, and we'll make a. Do you ever feel like a misfit? Say I'm too much, baby, go find less. If you can't keep up, stay below. Ah, yes, such a big deal. Maybe you're too little. Ooh, it's tough, too much. I drew it a little high. Your chest, where you going in that little red dress? Where you doing all that work for? Don't you wanna see things quiet? And then you so quiet. Did you do it how like it? Say less, do less. Yeah, I should have seen the sign. Ooh, and now look me in the eye. I put you in the sky. Oh, it's so like you to put me down. When you fuck up one proportion and it fucks up a lot of others. I'm not your fault. But it wasn't in the cards, honey, please. I'm sending warm regards in a box of your things in a black car. Hmm. The nose seems to be like lower. Hmm. Yeah, this is supposed to be over this, but it doesn't match up if the fingers are too short. Or I drew this too high. Both are possibilities. I'm just add the eyes, see if I can fit the nose mark detail somewhere in between. When you try a new art style and immediately regret it. This side is like a V shape, like a triangle. Very triangular. Ah, ah, ah. When your pencil is dull. I'm actually on a real big time crunch, so I'm kind of worried that I won't have enough time to finish drawing this. But I did give myself an hour, so thanks. Usually I have free time and I can draw until I want to go to bed. This time I actually have a time limit, so I'm a little bit worried I won't meet my time limit. And technically there's like a 10-minute gradation period in between there. Like I won't be late, but won't be early either. His eyebrows were meant to like end above his tips of his fingers, which means his eyes are meant to be down here. Which means this part is supposed to be higher on his face. I think I just drew his face too high, so everything has to be shifted up a bit. Which is fine, but also just annoying. But this can also be fixed if I just draw it smaller. I'm just gonna start from a detail that lowers everything else. See if I can fix it. Okay, so then the shadow goes here, which is the nail. That just means I did my starting outline wrong, which is normal, honestly. Okay. Now this one is here. This is top eyelash. It's this one. Okay. This is starting to look better. I just got an ad for, hey, what do you do if you submit your assignments late? I don't submit mine late. I did submit one thing late, but that's because I didn't know it was an assignment yet. Like, I just didn't see that it was an assignment at all. So I was just like, oops. She still gave me the grade as if I did get it on time, you know? I mean, it is a psychology course. We're pretty nice here. We want people to be like the least amount of stress. I did like the next day when I woke up and realized, oops, did not see that there. Oh shit. It's getting late. I have 10 minutes to finish this. My girlfriend said something really sad, and I'm just like, oh. Because she lives in a hotel, and I'm just like, that's not okay. Never want to hear that from someone you like care about. Because I live in a house. My family might not be here all the time, but you know what? At least I live in a house. What says that we're only recording for 33 minutes? But I'm not that far to my drawings, so makes me feel like time gone by a little bit faster for one clock than the other. Well, I guess I'm taking that extra 10 minutes that I said I probably shouldn't. That's okay though. Looks like he's making a face. How are his eyes meant to be as thin as his nails? Doesn't make sense. Anyway, proportion-wise, doesn't make sense. It's 9 o'clock. Damn it. I knew this was going to take me longer to draw. You can feel the time crunch. That I definitely should not have done to myself. If I make it smaller. I keep getting fitness ads. I don't need those. I'm already buff as hell, and I don't even work out because I don't like to. My workout is my job, and that already makes me look manly as hell. Despite being on the more feminine side, you know? It's taking so long to draw this, and I still haven't even done the head tattoos. And it's all because I fucked up the proportions at the beginning. Okay. Drawing tattoos is a lot. Probably should have given myself more of a time block for it. I still find it funny that one of my friends was like, "Why do you jump around the page so much?" And I'm like, "It's to get proportions done properly. It matters." Because if I didn't jump around the page at all, I probably wouldn't have gotten the eyes in the right spot, and all of the proportions would have been off by a lot more than they already are. The proportions are still off on this drawing, but you know what? It's not too off to where it would look weird. It just makes it look like the hands are in the wrong place. But I'm not redrawing the hands, so. I'm gonna have to end it and come back. Unless I'm late to work, but I don't really want to be late to work. Because they're already gonna be annoyed that I have. Well, I guess that's where I end the recording. But I'll be back. Peace. Okay, so I can continue now. My brother's phone is still being bothered. He still has not answered his fucking girlfriend. What an ass. Also, he has cheated on this woman before, so if that shows how bad of a person he really is. He also blocked her on both Facebook and her phone number, but she has Find My Phone and access to their internet plan because, well, she pays for it. Like, as much as I don't like my brother, I also don't want to ruin his life. But there is some information that he should not be sharing at all because he could get fired for it. Oh my god, his neck is so thick. Whose neck is that wide? Imagine begging for a tutorial for a video game. Usually people ask for the tutorial to just be over. One goes farther down than the other. There's so many details. Half the time I don't even get a break at work. You know, since I'm gender fluid, technically if my girlfriend wanted to keep my my birth gender a secret, she could just call me her boyfriend. It wouldn't bother me. It wouldn't bother me regardless. That's what you do if you hate your parents and don't trust them with information, though. Is you just lie out your ass for no reason other than you can. And you don't have to tell them shit because you don't owe them anything. They chose to have you. They chose to birth a child. They didn't have to. My friend thinks a lot of my relationships are weird, and they are, but that's what makes them so fun. I don't think they're normal, and that's not why I'm sticking with them. It's because they're fun. And I choose to enjoy life. Literally, just I choose to enjoy life. Also, I know I have a support group, and that's actually why I let my girlfriend join, because I wanted her to also have a support group of friends that actually care about her and her livelihood. That's a true thing about traveling. You you really can't bring like anything with you, like fruits or vegetables, unless you're planning to eat them while on the plane. And even then, they'll still most likely confiscate it and throw it out on you. Because, well, bugs can hide in fruit. And that's how a lot of infestations that have killed off a shit ton of wildlife in America have started. It's just people bringing in fruit from another country. Like, I get it. You wanna be part of your homeland. I fully understand. But do that at your homeland. Unfortunately, if you bring it here, it can kill an ecosystem. And has before. That's why that's why it got banned. That's why you can't bring most things on planes. It's because a lot of shit got banned because it destroyed things here. It's not for just no reason. There is a lot of reasons behind it, and it's all with some form of sense. I feel like this should be forward more. Okay, the hairline is starting to look nicer now. Yeah. little square one. Ooh, I gotta make these slightly smaller. I think I need to put this one farther down, actually. Okay. It's 1, 2. It's this one. Half the time I don't get breaks at work, and it is a little bit annoying that I don't, but I don't fully care because I get paid more when they don't put me on a break. His hair is more of like a peachy color. Am I making it go to the edge of the paper? Yes. Why? Because of where the hair is and I can't see the outside edge in the photo, I'm not going to even bother to figure it out. I know it's meant to be brown, but it's okay. What would happen if I put orange in my hair? It actually makes it more similar to the regular color. Yeah, you notice how that makes that it look so much better? Oh shit, I didn't even darken his eyebrow. I remember I took a photo of this when I was like just almost done with it, and I was just like, oh shit, I have work. No, no, I don't want to go. I want to finish. But it's a good thing I stopped because it's already taken me 30 minutes and I'm not even done yet. I'm willing to be like a minute or two late for work, but anything more than that, no. I'd rather get paid. In some countries, dildos are banned. In some, and there are some countries where porn is banned. Isn't that wild? Like if you have like any form of porn in your bag, it's banned, and you can actually like get arrested with it. And there was this one lady who didn't have any porn on her, but since the name seemed like it was porn, she was pulled to the side by TSA, and the leader of the place was like, "That's not inappropriate. Let her on the plane." Every time I end up having to go to the con because I want to, I have to switch my bag because of how many knives are in my purse. Because this is a true story, because I carry a lot of knives on me just on the regular day because they're really useful at my job to just have a knife. And I remember I was talking about how I do have knives in my bag, and they were like, no way. And then I showed them how many, and they were, and it just kept going. They were just like, why? And I was just like, they're pretty. It wasn't for any just normal reason. It was just I like them. They look nice. Okay, so got this little area, dark red. It's this darkened area. I need to sharpen this pencil. I like how feisty my girl is. She's so cute. I like them feisty. First day I met her, though, I immediately knew. I was just like, yes. I mean, I know I caught her off guard by being like, well, I mean, if you want to date one of them, you can, I guess. Because I'm the type of person who's a girl's girl. I will help people date someone they said they were attracted to, even if it means I can't date them. Which catches some people off guard because, like, yeah, no, I will actually help someone out. Genuinely, no matter what. Even if it means I lose in the end. But there's the off chance that I will win by being such a good person. And them seeing that I'm just so much more available. And so much better. Ooh, it's looking so good. It's looking a little orange though, so. I'm actually really excited about the costume for this one because it's both like really simple but also really nice. Though I don't think I have a wig that works for it unless I combine two wigs, which is exactly what I'm gonna do in order to cosplay this character is combine two wigs. Because that's what I do. There we go. This was fully sharpened and now it's not anymore. Because I'm actually pressing down with the pencil. Yo, this looks epic. Well, anyway. Mm. Hmm. Yeah, this one looks like a little high up. I'm gonna move it down a bit. Yeah, that's fixing it. When the forehead looks too big, just draw it forward more. It's actually a good idea to look up whenever you're drawing at like a smaller version of your drawing so that you can see if the proportions are off. It will help you, especially if you're drawing flat on a surface instead of forward towards your face. Because now the forehead doesn't look as bad. Do I still need to darken this? Yes. Anyway, I fixed it. Peace. Have a good day, my fab fans. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.